The Tao Daily Tarot just around the corner. Here's your heads up. This is what will take you probably through the next 3 to 9 months. It's a very important ability. Sounds simple, but it's not. You will need it to take care of these two issues that are vital. Information coming up in a moment. Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here, whether you're a long timer, short timer, or a cross watcher. Makes no difference. For the first timers, however, how about if I run down very quickly what separates this tarot reading from every other tarot reading there is, I think. First of all, it's archetypal. I read the images from the card. I do only 8 to 10 cards max because remember, we are talking the Tao, right? Simple, direct, clean, clear. You put out a table full of cards, messages start to get mixed up. You start predicting. Now you're starting to depend on other things or other people to come and affect you. This is aimed at being simple, clear, concise, and empowering you. I focus on one energy, the big energy in your life as you are watching this. I do something called the hyper shuffle, and I get the read in about a 10-minute window because more is not better. You have a busy life, you have things to do. I do a brand new reading every day, 365 days a year. And a good solid 10, 11-minute reading concisely empowers you, gives you control over your life, or at least more control anyway. So there you go. I mentioned just a moment ago something called the hyper shuffle. Voila. Let's do it. And there you go, the Tao Daily Tarot. That is the Hyper Shuffle. Let's get to the reading. Remember, I said tight, focused, concise, simple, direct, empowering, right? We begin with the Oracle card. This is the energy. Breathe. Boy, I know that seems so simple, so basic, so honest. But you know what? We don't breathe like we should. Breathing is maybe one of the most important things that you can do to maintain equilibrium in your life, to be healthy, happy, whole. Breathe. Relax. The last year and a half has been anything but relaxing. And as we get into the next 6 to 9 months, wrap up 2021 and get knee deep into 2022, you're going to need to learn how to breathe, to keep your calm, to keep in control. Let's move on. Energies of coming or going, the Lovers. This has, I think, very little to do with meeting somebody or falling in love, although for some people it may do that. But basically, the Lovers from the old tarot was the choice. The choice. Which way do you go? And a lot of people right now have that on their mind. They know that things have to change in their lives. They know that things cannot be the same. And they know that they can't trust much of the information surrounding them, but they have to make a decision anyway. I think that's what the rest of this year and at least the first half of 2022 will be all about. Do you make a decision out of fear, or do you make a decision out of love? There you go. We move from there to the next one. Another big major type card. Queen of Wands. Absolutely. This lady walks into a room, you know she is there. She doesn't have to make any announcements. She's wholehearted in what she gets involved in. She's charming, enthusiastic, full of self-confidence. And with the Wands, I always look at enthusiasm. Because with enthusiasm, you have joy. And the basis of the enthusiasm and the joy is faith. Faith. And so I believe that what is what you will be working on. You will have to make a choice, and that choice will give you the enthusiasm, the positivity, the belief that things can be much better. But to help that process, you gotta breathe. Alrighty? So we move from there to the energies of pushing and pulling. Ace of Swords. Swords are thoughts. Swords are ideas. Ace means you're starting off. You're beginning. There is some revelation that is coming into your life or will come into your life very shortly that will change the game, change your understanding. Your thinking will change. The way you express yourself may change. You are on the verge of change. You have very little control over that, except how you react to the circumstances and how you choose to change. But there will be some thought process, some revelation that comes to you that says, aha, this is what has to be different for me to have justice in my life. Justice is an absolutely beautiful card. And the thing I think I like the most about it is its balance. It's clear thinking. And that falls back in with Ace of Swords, right? You got that revelation, that clear thought, because you are breathing properly. You are in parasympathetic mode, a relaxed mode. You're going to need it over the next 6 to 9 months, I'm telling you, because you're going after justice and nothing less, because you realize that one of the major ingredients missing in your life has been justice. You want it back. Magnifier card, Page of Swords. Very often, Page of Swords gets maligned, okay, because sometimes they spread information that is third hand that they really don't know about. But at its best, Page of Swords has integrity, honesty, okay, learning capability. That's what you're working through right now. That's what this next 6 to 9 months are going to be all about. And you're going to have to do it with your intuition. You're going to have to feel your way through this. And that's why the breathing is so important. Breathing. Calm yourself down. That's when you become most effective. That's when you can trust your intuition. And frankly, that's when you're going to have your inspiration. Alrighty? Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Now we get to the vice versa cards. Remember just a moment ago I was talking about with that Ace of Swords, this revelation. Again, reaffirmed. There is something coming into your life that will give you the opportunity to change the way you think, the way you react to things. Clear, concise, direct. There's no question about it. Knight of Swords, very incisive, very intelligent, very knowledgeable. You do things with certainty, and that moves you ahead. And it moves you to a point where you realize you have to stop your stinking thinking. That's it. It's done. It's over. You have been told lies. You have been misled. You have misrepresentation. Information has been hidden from you. That's all over and done with. You're finished. Because you are breathing, because you are in a relaxed state, because you can trust your intuition, you know that now as you move ahead for the next several months. But again, you have to make a choice. Okay, that's the key. You have to make a choice. You'll be able to make it. It's not going to be difficult. The circumstances were going to pretty much force you into it. And the way to keep control of the circumstances and yourself, breathe. I'm telling you, by the time we get to the end of October, you are going to be on a roller coaster ride. And you better be able to breathe and settle yourself in, because it's a very, very, very important time in your life, in all of our lives. Very, very critical. So remember to breathe. That's the reading for today. Please like, subscribe, and share. I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. So you and I can do this again tomorrow, and I hope we have the opportunity to do so. But life is life. Sometimes you can't. So between now and the next time you and I sit down, talk tarot together, blessings.